Hey Physique Freaks, how's it going? Coach Scott here, back from an incredible holiday weekend, the Victoria Day holiday here in Canada. I am feeling recharged, energized, focused, and a bit nostalgic. This past weekend kind of stirred up a lot of memories and emotions, as many of my transformations in the past had this holiday weekend as my end date. My goal date was this holiday weekend because it was the first beach holiday of the season. Really kind of kicked off the spring and the summer. And as a young teenager into bodybuilding and all that stuff, I really want to make sure that I was impressing the ladies on the beach. So a lot of emotion tied into it. There was no way I was going to be delaying my goal, delaying my results another week, because if I put my goal off another week, this beach holiday has come and gone. So I think that the first little lesson here, really not even the point of this video, but it's a powerful lesson, is how powerful it is to tie an event into your goal date. You tie an event to your goal date where there's a lot of emotion wrapped into it. It's going to light that fire under your butt, so you stay focused every step of the way. It's a big driving force. So that's step number one. But you can come to me and you set a goal date 12 weeks from now. You're going to be in phenomenal shape. You got a beach vacation scheduled, planning all that, and you're super stoked. You're all excited. But that goal date, it's off into the future. It's tough to, yeah, you're gonna keep going and everything, but it's like that reward is delayed way off into the future. I really encourage my clients to focus on feeling that reward, that gratification that comes from that end result. You can experience that each and every day. There's so many different little mini victories that you can celebrate throughout the day, and it's way more important to focus on those things than just the end goal. Step number one, yeah, set that goal, set that deadline, tie an event into it, tie a lot of emotion into it, but you really got to break that down to give yourself a lot of reasons to celebrate well in advance of that 12-week goal that's off into the distance. You can break it down into monthly goal, you can break it down into weekly goal. Like, I'm going through this mini cut right now. My goal is to drop a pound to a pound and a half a week. So I do, as I've recommended to my clients, and on the video, I think it was even a recent video that I mentioned, that I recommend that you step on the scale each and every day, mainly to spot those trends. So I am on that scale every day, and I don't put a lot of emotion, don't tie a lot of emotion, it's just feedback. I want to see what's going on at the scale. If it doesn't move, if it doesn't budge, there's a reason for it. Again, that's a topic for another conversation, but the bottom line is that I step on that scale every day. And during this holiday weekend, my weight didn't change at all. I stayed the same. So up until this point, I'm 3 weeks into this mini cut, been dropping a pound and a half each and every week. I can see that daily progress each and every time that I'm stepping on a scale, so I know that I'm getting closer and closer to my goal. But this holiday weekend, I had 3 days where that scale remained exactly the same. So for some people, that would be a reason to feel discouraged, to feel disappointed, to think, here I go again, I'm not making progress, I'm screwing up. Like for myself, I was eating chips, I enjoyed a hot fudge brownie sundae, I enjoyed a couple alcoholic beverages, I think I had 3 grapefruit radlers. I enjoyed some fantastic meals along with some fantastic treats and indulge a little bit. This is a weekend where I like to let loose a little bit and have a few drinks. So I did all that, weight stayed the same, and yeah, a lot of people think, I screwed up, I'm supposed to be making progress and everything, I've blown my diet, I'm supposed to be in this 500 calorie deficit each and every day, and here I've gone 3 days and my weight has maintained. Now for me, I have come out of this weekend, there's feeling discouraged is the last thing on my mind. I am like overwhelmed with enthusiasm, excitement, and happiness for how I have come out of this weekend, because usually this holiday weekend, I am basically shit-faced the entire time, drinking my face off, eating everything in sight uncontrollably, like chip bag after chip bag, chocolate bar after chocolate bar, making s'mores, and as I'm making s'mores and eating the chocolate bars, as I'm making the s'mores and all that stuff, it's just, I'm usually out of control this holiday weekend, and typically I will gain easily 5 pounds during this holiday weekend, just from all the drinking and all of the eating. So the fact that I was able to maintain my weight was a huge victory. So each morning waking up going, damn, like the scale hasn't moved. Upwards is a very good thing. The fact that it stayed the same each and every day I woke up, stepped on that scale, like, yes, it didn't go up. So that was a great reason. But it's more than just giving yourself one victory, like stepping on the scale and seeing progress in some way. Like for me, that day, maintaining my weight was progress. Other days I want to see that scale go down. But you have so many more opportunities throughout the day to celebrate. Each and every meal throughout this weekend, I ate to just satisfaction. So if you recall, last weekend, I think it was Mother's Day weekend, on Mother's Day, I let loose. I lost my shit that day, and for no particular reason. I just had an fuck it moment and just went bananas with everything, and I polished off chips, had an ice cream cone, had a chocolate bar, and just went completely off the rails crazy. Felt bloated, felt stuffed, had acid reflux, my sleep sucked that night, everything. It was just a disaster. So that's no fun. And my goal after that was to not feel that again, to always remind myself when I started overindulging, to stop myself short of that feeling and remind myself of how shitty I felt when I went to bed with that acid reflux and feeling bloated, uncomfortable, and gross. So that was my goal after last week. And here I am this week. After every meal, I ate just to satisfaction. Chips, I just had a small bowl of chips, and I enjoyed every moment. Every bite of those chips was absolutely delicious. That brownie sundae, I just had a small brownie sundae instead of ordering the large one, and it was more than enough to completely satisfy me. The dinners we had were absolutely delicious. We had some stuffed peppers with stuffed mushroom caps. We had a great pork chop meal with veggies, and I think we had rice with that night. But just, we ate some incredible meals, but after each and every meal, I felt satisfied. Not once during this holiday weekend did I feel stuffed. Did I even feel like overly full? So to me, after every single meal, I felt victorious. You can celebrate after every single meal that you eat. Right? All right, had my first planned meal of the day. Victorious. Like it's a great feeling. You gotta reward yourself. You gotta celebrate all these little moments, because it's the little moments in between that really add up and that really matter. The other things, getting into the gym, and it's one thing to hit a PR. You lift more weight than what you did the week before. You do an extra rep than what you did the week before. All those things are great ways to progress from workout to workout, but you can celebrate the fact that, say there's a chest exercise, with the fly you don't feel your pecs working all that much, and then one day you make a little slight adjustment in your grip, stance or whatever, and you feel that pec engaging better than it ever has before, so you enhance that mind muscle connection. Boom, a reason to celebrate. Talk to people about that. Really find other people to celebrate those moments with, because they are powerful. The more victories that you find to celebrate each and every day, the more joy you're going to find in this journey. You have a good night's sleep, boom, a reason. You wake up, you're like, I'm going to celebrate and feel victorious. I went to bed at a good time. Before bed, I turned off all electronics. I unwound. I did a little brain dump on paper. I wrote out my to-do list for the next day, and I felt completely de-stressed before going to bed. I had nothing on my mind, and I had a very restful sleep. Boom. A reason to feel victorious and to celebrate. Find as many different mini victories as you can throughout the day and celebrate them, because it's all those little things. That's what gets you from point A to point B. It's not just, did I do my workout today? Did I do my cardio today? Did I hit my caloric target for the day? Yeah, those are 3 reasons to celebrate, but you can break all of those events down into other little mini victories that you can celebrate. There's just lots of little things, whether it's a moment where you feel like you're gonna lose control, you're all stressed, you're angry at the world, and you take a deep breath, gather yourself, get right back at it, and it's not as bad as I thought, and approach it with a more positive attitude. Putting those positive vibes out there is a reason to celebrate. Again, there's just, find all the countless little things to celebrate throughout the day. Don't just celebrate with yourself, but celebrate with them with others as well. That's my little lesson for today, the message that I really want to get through, and it's important. It's something that I talk with my clients each and every time, especially when these things are way more important, or most important during those times, especially if you're using the scale as a gauge and you're not making progress on the scale. Like, all right, so you didn't hit your scale target for the day, for the week. All right, what did you do? What else can you celebrate? Maybe you say, all right, the scale didn't budge, but my pants are fitting better. My belt, I was able to loosen up my belt a little bit more. There's so many different reasons that you can celebrate throughout the day. So again, message there. So again, most important thing, those times when you're discouraged by the scale with what you're seeing in the mirror and all that stuff, those are the times to really focus on all the little things that you're doing every step of the way to celebrate this amazing journey that you're on. It's freaking incredible. Wish you the best of luck. If you have any questions down below, I would love to hear your feedback. We'd love to hear your insights on this topic. I would love to hear your mini victories. What was a mini victory that you achieved today? What were multiple mini victories that you achieved today throughout the week? Let's hear them. Let's see them down in the comment box below. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already, we'd love to see you subscribe. We'd love to welcome you into our family, the Jacked After 40 life. Let's get into this. Let's build our community and just have a blast in the process. I am going to enjoy this gorgeous sunset here, and I will catch you in the next video.